It's okay! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Martha and I've been very stressed, I've been very anxious, I've been very upset, and I've been doing a lot of thinking, and in the past I've struggled with those kinds of feelings, and I kind of was reminded about that today because of something that I do, and it's kind of like a technique that I like to use, and it's okay. And I wanted to share it to you guys because I felt like it fit, especially today. I just was not a good day.
I used to have this terrible mentality, actually.
I had this mentality that I always had to be happy. No matter what the situation was, the circumstance, I really tried my best always to be happy. And I ended up being like the most unhappiest person because of this. And I quickly realized that I couldn't do that. I couldn't always be happy. And I know there's a lot of quotes, and I know there's a lot of things that people say like, be joyful always. And yeah, like we should strive to always be joyful. And I'm not saying that we should be depressed. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, I still try to always be happy. But it's okay if you're not. And I feel like nobody talks about this. And if they do, they kind of condone it or condemn it. I don't know which word is more appropriate. They condemn those feelings of anger and frustration and depression, and it's like those are bad. And yeah, they're not necessarily good, but they're there for a purpose, and God created those feelings. And I kind of just want to talk to you guys about it and give you 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 steps on how I deal with this and how I manage. It's really hard right now that I'm even saying this in front of a camera, knowing that I'm going to put this on YouTube so anyone can basically see it, because I'm the type of person where if I'm angry, this is my face. I'm dying inside, but this is me, and I save that. It's okay if right now you feel upset. And I know I'm talking to somebody specifically who is struggling with something in life. You guys feel guilty, like I have felt guilty many times, because you don't want to have these feelings. You want to be happy. You want to be satisfied with life, but you're not. You're upset because of this or because of that. And it's okay. I want you guys to feel comfortable with these emotions because they're essential to our growth spiritually and physically and mentally and emotionally. They're important, and we can't ignore them, and we can't let them just, go with the wind or whatever. And it's not okay when we let these feelings take control and you're angry and you start flipping tables and even though Jesus did that in the Bible, which it's a good example of, even he got mad at one point, and even he was sad at some points in his life. But it's not okay when you're angry because of X reason and you punch your cousin or you punch your mom or whatever it is. So here's what I do. Like I said, in the past, I dealt with these emotions in very horrible ways, and it was not healthy for me at all. And God kind of helped me to make this thing that I do now. So the first thing is go to your happy place.
At one point, my happy place was these docks where there's a river. It's usually empty, and I just liked being there and just crying if I had to cry, being angry, talking to God, whatever it was. I would just go there by myself. One day, I told my parents that I did that, and they got very mad at me, and they said I wasn't allowed to do that anymore because it was dangerous, so I don't do that anymore.
Now instead, my happy place is my room. This is where I feel the most comfortable. This is my sanctuary. This is where I can be myself 100% of the time. And if I want to cry in here, I feel comfortable to cry in here. If I want to scream, I can scream. And this is my happy place. So if you're feeling emotional, if you're feeling down, go to your happy place, whether that's, the beach or your room, whatever it is. The second thing The second thing is give yourself some time. So what I do, I'll get to my room, right? And I'm like, okay, Martha, you have 15 minutes to feel sorry for yourself.
You have 15 minutes to be mad, to cry, to be upset, to be frustrated, to be anxious.
You have 15 minutes to throw yourself a pity party. And in those 15 minutes, I cry, I say things, I'm like, oh, my life is over, blah, blah, blah. I just do those things, and I just allow myself to be sad and mad and angry. And I think it's important that we give that time to ourselves. And, for me, sometimes it's 15 minutes. Sometimes I'm upset for a couple of days. So just give yourself whatever amount of time you think you're going to need. So after those 15 minutes, like I said, I'm like, okay. And then I just pray to God. And I'm like, God, it doesn't have to be this elaborate prayer. You guys know how I like to pray to God. I'm just like, God,
I'm mad. God, I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Just take control. Everything's in your hands.
Of course, it's a little bit more of an intimate thing, but I'm just giving you guys examples. And that's what I tell him. I just pour out my heart, what's inside. And sometimes it's just like, God, I don't know, but you know, and that's what's important. And that's what I pray. I'm being honest with you guys. Just pray, give it all to him. Just give it all to him. So that was the third thing, to pray. The fourth thing is after I pray, I move on. I get up and I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm done. Let's move on with life.
I do what I have to do. I go out.
I choose to be happy after that. That's my advice. If you take anything, it's just don't carry that weight of what happened or what you're feeling. Don't carry it on with you. After you've prayed, you've left it all to God. So don't walk away with that weight still on you. That's not what you want to do at all. So move on from it. That's step number 4. Move on from it. I guess why I'm sharing this because I really didn't want to film. I was in such a bad mood. I was like, I don't want to film. I'm not going to go on camera and just pretend to be like everything's okay because everything isn't okay. But I did what I just told you guys. I literally got home. I got in my bed and I wallowed and I wept and I prayed to God, took a nap, and then I woke up and I was like, that's what I'm going to film. And I just want you on the other screen to know that it's okay if right now you're feeling sad, if right now you're mourning, if right now you're just anxious because of something or you're worried because of something, it's okay. And definitely encourage all of you guys to always try to be the happiest that you can be because we only have one life. But at the same time, God created us to have all of these emotions, and I think it's very essential for us to have them and to embrace them as well, but not to dwell in those feelings. I know this was a very different type of video for me, and it was kind of a spur of the moment, but I just felt like somebody needed to hear this. Maybe it was just me, but I just wanted to share it to you guys as well. So if you did like this, please give it a thumbs up, and please let me know what you guys do whenever you're feeling these type of feelings in the comments down below, because I want to know what you guys do, and we can all just help each other, and that's what it's for. That's what we're here for, to help each other. So please let me know down below. Please also subscribe. I love when you guys subscribe because that just means that we're one big happy family who occasionally has those bad moments, but that's why we're here for each other. So yeah, I'll see you guys again really soon. Adios! So, how do I tell you guys this, but I'm leaving my church.